Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. I want to say thanks to French Quarter's Guest Apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. That's FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. They are great. Okay, my guest is Anthony Bozza, who co-wrote my book, Crash and Burn, out Tuesday. And the same time he's writing my book, he wrote a book with Courtney Love. Now, you just finished the book. Congratulations.
Yep.
Now,
handed it in Monday.
Who'd you hand it in to? Her?
No. To our publisher.
Yeah, what
HarperCollins.
What was it like? I could tell before we say anything. I could tell you like her. Like nothing you're going to say is in a mean way. If not that
Is the mic on?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I could tell from when you tell stories. You know, she acts like Courtney Love, but you don't dislike her. You seem to like her.
There's Courtney is like a Rubik's cube.
Yeah,
I suppose. I mean, there's some. Listen, the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that she is really well read.
Yes.
Culturally literate.
Well, I think it's clear she's well traveled, she's worldly. You could tell she's intelligent too. I think on a certain level.
She definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows a lot about art, movies, literature, all that stuff. She's got no fear. I mean, she even now she'll go on Facebook or whatever and just like insult Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Just like blatantly. Like she said something. Someone forwarded it to me. She was just like talking about how Katy Perry has great boobs, and that's the only reason why she has a career.
Right.
And just stuff that just really,
like ballsy stuff that could hurt her career now, making fun of a hot, person out there. But she doesn't care,
She doesn't. She paid some clothing designer $400,000 for slandering this person on Twitter. It's the first case of its kind that ever happened this way. Like she totally does not care and is totally brave, and I respect that.
Yeah.
And the whole thing for me was, getting the inside story of she and Kurt, and just I felt like this was the book that was, this is that alt-rock 90s book, and so I signed up and I knew it was going to be. I always say that Courtney Love is my Vietnam. It could go on forever. I got to be the one that says when it's over.
Dig in, right?
Yeah,
you got to
be like, I'm out. Okay.
And it may just be a ceasefire, not even a. Well, talk about the Kurt Cobain. Does she open up about Kurt Cobain in ways that we haven't heard before in this? Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's
fascinating.
It's all in there. It really is.
So when is that book out?
Hopefully February, March.
Well, because she's got to look through it now too. That's the other thing.
She does.
So she's going to look through it in her own way, and
yeah, we'll see. She, I don't know. My agent's over there. When is it coming out? She's reading it now.
Yeah,
and she likes what she's read, and I think they're aiming for early next year. It's been like 3 years coming.
I have a weird moment in time with her.
I remember that.
When she came on the Howard Stern show when I was on the show. And me and Fred Nars, the genius writer, sound effect guy, comedian, whatever you want to call him, producer, he does everything. Fred Nars, we had a little funny thing that we used to do with people who would come on ranting like they were drunk or out of it or something. I would write down every other word they said. And then at the end of the interview, Howard would say, Artie, can you recap the interview? And I would read back all the things they said backwards, and Fred would play crazy circus music, like really, Kurt Cobain, crystal meth, dated him, didn't have pale skin, blah blah, and it would be everything she said read back, and it sounded cool on the radio because it was literally everything she just said. So she didn't realize I was reading it, and she thought I really connected with her on a level,
which you did,
and she was like, "God, we have such a connection. This is crazy." And she ran over and jumped in my arms and kissed me, gave me a big kiss, and she wanted to hang out with me and stuff. And I would have hung out with her. I couldn't get in touch with her. I would have said, "What an afternoon!"
Yeah.
And
and at the time, you might have had the same tastes for fun.
No, absolutely. At the time, we did.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we would have partaken. But she seems like a bowl of fun and a bowl of I don't know. Not so much fun. In the same.
Well, it's almost like the bowl could get turned over very quickly at any time, and you might not be doing the turning.
Well, that's another tentative title for the book.
Yeah, the tentative title.
Any title?
Well,
you don't have to say it, but just look for the Courtney Love book coming out soon.
I think it's Girl with the Most Cake,
which is a lyric she wrote.
Yeah, from Miss World.
Got to take a break. Can you hang through the band?
Of course.
Hang out a little bit more with Anthony Bozza and the band.
Right.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.